Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 5th episode of Last of Us series. I was going to say anime because I'm used to watching anime. Yeah, episode 5, Last of Us, so let's see what it has. Let's go. Alright, let's roll. So, yeah, as we remember from the previous episode, the last moment was us waking up to a boy. I think it was kind of a kid. So I'm not sure, because in the previous episode I was pretty confused on the factions, and by the time I'm watching this I still hasn't uploaded the previous episode, so even if you said something in the comments, unfortunately it won't help me with watching this episode right now. So I'm still very confused on the factions. We got in this, as I thought it was supposed to be like a mercenary town, but now we see this group of people and they were talking about Fedra. So I thought at first, okay, where like they from, and what, like this doctor, what faction is he from? Well, it seems like the doctor just sold out like her brother or someone simply because he was threatened, so maybe he doesn't really feel like he is in that other faction. Okay, I just said a load of nothing. And the intro already over. Freedom, freedom, freedom. So right, the Fedra is like as an organization that kind of has this military hold on everything. We have Fireflies who are trying to create a revolution. So right now I think these are people who are trying to create a revolution against Fedra and everyone who supports Fedra. So maybe it's a bit of a flashback of this. Because we are in Kansas City right now. So the revolutionaries took over against Fedra. It could also be some kind of revolution, like not connected to Fireflies, I guess, just people who decided to revolt. Again, everything is too dark, I'm sorry. I remember this woman, and yeah, her henchman. I kind of don't like her. I can't really say like for what reason yet. Yeah, so she's mad at people who were selling out revolutionaries to Fedra. So now she's turning this oppression against them. Um, it's interesting. Nobody wants to sell out Henry. Maybe they don't know actually. Yeah. She just said she wasn't gonna kill them. I would read it as Stein. Doesn't look very free. Like here we have regular people, just like Joel said, people. The ones who are just trying to survive. And yeah, it's interesting to see like both sides of the conflict. I understand why she is mad, and I can understand them also, so it's interesting. Because as a doctor said, they could also be threatened. Like she was threatening them right now. And I think if we are talking about freedom, if she wanted it to be a free city. So she is a liar. She's turning the oppression they got into now oppressing regular people. So it's kind of the same thing she's doing. It's like this circle of hatred, you know. And she also isn't making her top priority, making this a free city. She's making revenge her top priority, which is more egotistical. So she doesn't really think about people, she's thinking more about revenge. And maybe that's the reason I don't like her. Obviously, telling on your neighbors is not cool. It's not something that you should do. But at the same time, you have to understand that in this situation, these people could be threatened with guns, they could be really in need of medicine and just basic food. So, can't really see his face. Is this actually Henry? I just first time I thought about this. Because it's the doctor, isn't it? The one that she showed in present time. Yeah, and that's the attic we found in the previous episode. Yeah. So when we found the attic, I think they were already all eaten, the supplies. I mean, it would be strange to not be scared in this situation. I would be more concerned about that. So that's either his kid or his little brother. One of these two. So he can't talk and he can't hear. And this is obviously the kid that we met in the end of the previous episode. I don't know. I don't know. So as I remember, like, was Henry the one that tortured her brother to death, or was he the one who kind of sold out her brother? I now can't really remember correctly. Because he seems like like a nice person. At least from what I can see right now. And nobody really like wanted to sell out Henry right away, and the doctor didn't want to say anything about him, so yeah, I think we saw the pictures, didn't we, in the previous episode also? Yeah, so it is obviously the same attic. I thought it was peculiar that it was looked more like children's drawings. Now we know why, because there was a child. I just thought, well, someone else also can really draw well. Maybe it was Henry himself. So he's really like into Superman law. It's pretty cool. It's like, yeah. Maybe he's already caught. Well, who knows? They have a lot of paint though. They don't have problem with that supply. Yeah, so by this time he was already caught. Yeah, and as she said also that they ran out of supplies and she was happy about it. But by that time we came here, they were already on the run. And I guess we'll get to the point where they meet with our characters. Oh, that's sweet. I like hugs. So obviously it's a nice sequence that humanizes a lot Henry for us. Now he's not just some faceless person this woman is wanting to take revenge on, right? That wronged her in some way. Now we see him as a person with his connections. And it's very sweet. And yeah, he seems pretty young, so I would bet on brother. And also it would be a nice parallel because her brother was murdered. Oh yeah, he's drawing the line that we saw when we met him at the end of the previous episode. So it's again could be about a cycle of hatred because she's mad that her brother has died. But if she kills Henry, then his little brother, well, I assume that it's a brother, would be the next in the cycle of hatred because his older brother would be killed, right? And so, of course, he might want to take revenge and like etc., you know. Oh, maybe that's like when we came in. So it's the same day. So as they said, supplies were like there for 11 days, I think. So probably 11 days have passed since like this revolution here happened. So the city is right now run by revolutionaries. And they are also, I guess, mercenaries. Okay, I think I understand a lot more now thanks to this flashback on terms of like factions here. Maybe I should start writing down the names then. I don't remember what the woman's name was. New plan. Okay. Maybe Henry is actually hoping that with Joel and it will be easier to kind of run away together. I don't know. Let's see. This is now with the glass, yes. So we are nearing the point where our groups meet, and it's also really interesting parallel here. He was a kid, and Joel is also was a kid, I guess, but a little bit more maybe capable in terms of self-defense. Yeah. He didn't think that through. Yeah, so my bet is that he is very cautious, obviously, but he wants to team up to get out of the city together. That's my theory. Yeah, I knew that already. I knew that already. Sam. Oh, yeah, brother, okay. Yes, there's some competition on that title. Okay, so that's sufficient information, I guess. They can, draw conclusions like you killed Bill or something like this. We got this from Bill and he's dead now. Like, how does that sound? I don't remember how old is she. Like 12 or 13, something like that. I think it also wasn't much, but yeah, he seems to be younger. Yeah, good. Yeah, so then, they become the same. Yeah, they do it right back at you. Worse. Ah, okay. Well, I'll take the help because he also wants to get out. No? Yeah, so he was a collaborator, like he was given information, but he didn't kill anyone himself. So he isn't sure like he would be able to. And Joe's much more experienced with this stuff. They are bonding already. That's cute. Catherine. Mm. Mm-hmm. Like he said, he was going to go through the tunnels. But as we know, it should be dangerous. Like physical support? They are in the tunnels. It's not empty. Remember when she went into that room where there was an entrance to somewhere? So, nice resume you have here. You are hired. Yeah. I mean, what plan do you have? Hey, they didn't say that yet. You manipulator. I mean, how they were planning to escape. Okay, so yeah, obviously all of this wasn't in the game or wasn't like to the point where I was playing. So maybe the scene that I remember last isn't going to happen at all. Let's see. Maybe they like changed the flow completely. Or maybe yeah, they pushed this scene to some other spot. Because it wasn't in the tunnels, it was like on the ground. And it seems like we're already like moving forward with the plot. Okay, tunnels are kind of exciting, but I bet I bet we are going to meet infected here. Because, yeah, as I was saying, Caitlin, so she went into this room with her henchman, and we saw something like shaking under the trapdoor, some sorts. So it seems to imply that there are infected in the tunnels, and she was scared of them, I think. But I think there will be some changes in her reign also, because her grey bearded henchman clearly isn't happy with the way she handles things. I'm sure he expected something different when he was supporting her revolution. Oh wow. Wait, that's so pretty. When did people create all these pictures here? That's so sweet. Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll be getting in some scary portions soon. Was this like a kindergarten of some sorts? Or like some space for kids? Okay, this looks like a cafe. Yeah, it's definitely like some space for kids because of the chairs and the drawings. Mm. Now that's interesting. It reminds me a little bit of one film I watched. I think it was based on a book. Was it like Ember City or something like this? They were all living underground. It was a pretty cool film. Ah, so they are writing to each other. Yeah, they are really bonding. That's cute. It's nice to find some friends who I guess closer to you in age. It makes me really worried for Sam and Henry. I hope they're both okay. I'm really scared. I mean, but we barely just came in there. We still need some time to kind of go through these tunnels. It will be shadows by that time, no? Hmm. Yeah, I feel like. Things should be handled differently. Okay, so that is probably her brother, maybe. And he was a nice person. But so he needed medicine. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's really scary. Okay, he's a guy, so I think he has more chances. Wait. Ah, no, that's not the same. Leukemia is like because there's also a thing like if you bleed, you will die right away. But I think leukemia is like cancer, like blood cancer. Okay, I'm not really sure. So for really cool like medicine, her brother was the initial leader of the resistance. It seems she took over after him, and so Henry sold him out for the medicine for his little brother. Yeah, but in this case, like you know the intricacies, you know his motivation. But to really create like a free city, yes, like there are people who have wronged you, but you can't just use, as I said, like right that same oppression and murder and torture that was applied to you when you were oppressed, right? You have to really change everything, otherwise, it will be the never-ending cycle. And yeah, as I said, she's only fixated on revenge. Wait, what? His... I'm thinking she means on the inside. Yeah, so she accepts that she's doing like the wrong things. So she's very like self-aware. Oh, I thought he wasn't happy with her. I felt like he didn't appreciate her actions. But now he's kinda saying, "Oh, you do everything right. I like the change you make." I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. I didn't get this from his reactions. I was actually expecting him to say something wise. Hmm. Well, don't celebrate until you get your victory, you know? So we're out of the tunnels, but we are still like not away. Obviously, something has to happen. There is a build up for that. I'm just wondering if it will be infected or people. Sounds like people. So the army that's after Henry found. Any of the scouts working? Sometimes. So there's only one assailant. I mean, the one who's shooting us. Then it could be just like, some kind of guard that was stationed there, and he saw that someone is leaving without permission, and that's why he started shooting. Oh, such an old guy. Yeah, I'm sure, like, as many people, he also has weakness to people who are more old and people who are more younger. Like, with kids, it's harder to hurt them. And I feel with older people, it is the same. It's also like, I think he really wanted to, want this old guy to stay alive. Yeah, so they are coming here. They are all coming here. Oof. So we are supposed to like outrun on foot? He's the one clearing the perimeter. So by this time, I think I can say that... Okay, let's watch to the end of the episode. It couldn't just... Oh, there are a lot of people. Oh, there's also a hell of explosion. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Where's Sam? Ah, Sam is here. Okay, so do they think that the one shooting Joel is actually Henry? Ah, no, they realize that he's here. Ah, so she was going to kill like Sam also from the very start. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, yes, I'm not a big fan of kids either, but that's a fucked up way to say, thing to say, like, oh, you don't think you were supposed to do... What the fuck? I really dislike her. But how is she supposed to run away on foot, you know? What do you expect? So he wants to sacrifice himself, but will it actually, like... What is practical about it? They'll take 1 second to shoot him, and then they can go after this... After Sam and Ellen. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think she's gonna shoot him. And she doesn't have empathy, I think. Her brother was murdered, but she doesn't have empathy. The way she talks, the way she acts, it feels like she is really like heartless, should I say? Is this infected? Holy shit! That's a whole fucking army! Wait, what? But we didn't meet anyone in the tunnels. What the heck? Are we safe? Somehow? And that's also interesting, like that's, you could say in a way, that's what her careless strive for revenge led to. That she pulled so many people, so many forces just to get Henry. And now it seems like it's the end for the city, Kansas City. they will be attacked and infected and it will spread again. Or they will just like die. Well, you get it. So we are getting in a car, but we have to get Joel also somehow. Whoa, super duper infected, what the heck? Holy shit, this is like some evolved form. I don't remember if he was on that shit I saw in the game. Okay, I misjudged this guy. For him, she's really important. He believes in her as a leader. Looks like, yeah, he isn't here anymore. So I thought he would betray her because I said that already. Oh shit. Isn't he out of bullets by now? Like, holy shit. But Ellie also has a gun, doesn't she? Dude, this is insane. And she's also alone. She's separated from Henry and Sam. Were they bitten? Ooh, she didn't run away. She ran towards Henry. She's really like bent on this. And this poor old guy sacrificed himself so she could run away. Oh wait, Joel is suddenly with us? What? Okay, so he has reunited with our party. Whew, that was crazy. So we found some refuge somewhere now, I guess. Henry was also attacked, as well as Sam, I think. I wonder if he is infected or not. No. But then we'll have to take Sam also. Is he inviting? Okay, so we have a big group now. Unless he was bitten after all. Sleeping on command. That's pretty cool. Okay. Are you even scared? He's impressed with how not scared she is. Nah, you don't. Never. Well, I think she did. A few times. She did. He just maybe didn't notice. Of course, she's also human. She does feel scared. She's just pretty brave. He's not impressed. Oh, come on. Oh, that's sad. Especially in this kind of world, it's pretty scary to be alone, I'd say. Maybe like losing his brother or something. If you turn into a monster, is it still you inside? Oh, he thinks deep. That's what he's scared of. He was beaten. That's why he was so somber and maybe she's hoping he would also like be fine. I'm not sure if it works like that, girl. She's hoping it would. She's going to try. I think you can't just use blood. You have to make this medicine. Maybe that's what she believes or hopes. And also, yeah, obviously, the illness he has, it was blood cancer, because there's also, this illness with blood, that if you get cut and you get some blood goes out, you will die. Stay awake with me. Oh, so with that one, people usually, like especially girls, they die when they get their period because blood is coming out and they die. Okay, so back to topic. I was right that someone was beaten, but it looks like maybe both of them, I wouldn't know, but it looks like definitely Sam. So I'm not sure if her blood is actually going to do anything. It would be interesting to see. And his question is also very interesting. Like, is there still you inside? Or is it like completely rewritten? Let's see. Well, she's sleeping and she's fine. He didn't attack her. So it didn't help. Shit. Yeah, that's what, when I saw them bonding, that's what I was scared of. But why is he pointing it at Joel? Yeah, but Joel didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. Well, not this situation exactly, but that's what I was scared of. When I saw them bonding with each other, I was worried that one of them is going to die or something like that. But both of them, holy shit! Oh. So obviously Henry did shoot him because he turned and was trying to kill Ellie, but then he couldn't live with himself after that, so he killed himself. And like, this is all very understandable, but I'm sure Ellie is also devastated by this, and she was really hoping that her blood will help, and she kind of got a friend, but now her friend is dead. So it's really hard. Shit. Dude, literally everyone died. Like Catelyn with her guys. I'm sorry. Oh, she wrote I'm sorry to him. See, because she was hoping that she could help him. She did try, and she's sorry that it didn't work out. I mean, at least she did her best. At least she tried, but yeah, I also didn't have high hopes for that. It's not that easy with medicine, and the fact that she is immune doesn't mean that her blood can be used as medicine. It's all like very complicated, right? Oh, that was a very sad episode, actually. Oh, man, I thought to the last moment that I'm good on crying, but then I thought about Ellie's feelings, and it kinda got me. But that was okay. I think I thoroughly analyzed everyone and their actions throughout the episode, and I'm really sad about Henry and Sam. I think that's, yeah, as I said, like, everyone has died. Everyone in this town is probably going to die. I was hoping that maybe, since this is the part where that wasn't in the game, I think, anymore. So I wouldn't know, maybe they would join our group, right? So by this point, I was maybe thinking about it, or that they will go their separate way. I was thinking, or maybe, like, Henry will be, after all, caught and killed, and then Sam will have to live with the fact that his older brother is dead. Then maybe we would have to take Sam with us, like something of this sort. But in the end, the way it played out, it was very depressing, yes. So that he had to shoot. And I think this scene with Joel was also pretty interesting, because I think if Joel was the one who would shoot Sam, then Henry would want to kill Joel, and he even pointed a gun at Joel there. But I think it was the line of thinking, if someone has to do it, I will do it myself. And I think in this case, if we think about the theme of the episode again as a cycle of hatred, here he kind of ended it with himself. In this case, he didn't let Joel do it, so he wouldn't hate Joel for doing this, right? He did it himself and then killed himself also because, as I said, he couldn't live with the fact that he had to murder his little brother. And everything he did was for his brother. The whole reason for all of his actions was to protect his little brother. And here he failed in his eyes. And he couldn't live with that anymore. And yes, it was foreshadowed when, I think, with several moments, because of course when Ellie and Sam were bonding, I had like this dreadful feeling that something bad is going to happen. And obviously in the chaos itself, we saw them kind of, Henry was yelling, I think, get off of me. Well, in any case, Ellie was trying to beat away the infected that were attacking Henry and Sam, so we saw that they were attacked, so there was implication that at least one of them was beaten, and honestly, I was expecting it more like to be Henry, so it being Sam was a bit unexpected for me. And the last thing I think I would add is that the friendship between Ellie and Sam was very sweet. It was very nice to see, and I feel really bad for her. But that was a great episode, but that would be it for today. So share your thoughts if you have any, without spoilers of course, in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see ya!